And good evening, hockey friends from the Thief River Falls Sports Arena. This is high school hockey, Section 8 semifinals. And this is the Moorhead Spuds as they come out on the ice. And tonight, the Moorhead Spuds will face off against the Fergus Falls Otters in the semifinal game of Section 8 high school hockey. In the first part of the season, Moorhead came away with a 7-4 win over the Otters. Later on in the season, Moorhead won by a score of 3-2 over the Otters. So Moorhead has 2 wins over the Otters. So now it's time to see who will advance. Moorhead was seated number 1 in the Tier 1, Section 8, and Fergus Falls was seated number 5. And they both won their first games of this playoff series. And the winner of this game will go on to play either Roseau or Bemidji, and Roseau and Bemidji will play following this game. Roseau was seated number 2 in the section, and Bemidji number 3. So join us for high school hockey, playoff hockey at its finest. The Moorhead Spuds and the Fergus Falls Otters. Now we'll get the introduction of both teams. Introduce our Moorhead Spuds. First, the cheerleaders. In the net, number 30 is Troy Brecky.
Rob Grammer. Number 3, Rob Grammer. Other defense, number 11, Rhett Marsden. At wing, number 8, Jim Jacobson. At the other wing, number 16, Greg Salvovold. And centering, number 5, Josh Arnold.
And that's the Moorhead Spuds, and the Moorhead Spuds will be in white, and the Fergus Falls Otters will be in dark maroon. Now our national anthem. hockey.
Fergus Falls is 13-9 on the season. We saw them, Mike, when the Otters defeated the Prowlers in Fergus Falls 6-1, and they really took it to them.
You bet. They had a big night that night because the Prowlers played a pretty good game, and they took everything right out of the Prowlers' head to throw at them and defeated them soundly.
All righty, it'll be Josh Arnold, Jacobson, and Salvavold up front for the Moorhead Spuds. They'll go up against the line of Thacker, Brady Fredrickson, and on the other side it is David Olson, and we are ready to go. This semifinal underway. The draw pulled back to Tim True. He fires it into the net, or into the zone. Now it's cleared out to neutral. Thacker gets it, wings it back in off the skate of the referee. It's sent in offside, and now we have the whistle, and the offside will be called. And the face-off will be in the neutral zone. Just underway here, 14:47 left, first period. Same lines will stay on.
You can almost hear the hearts beating up here, can't you?
Really can.
A lot of adrenaline out there.
Face-off's down. Fredrickson wins it. He give it to Olson. He bangs it in off the boards. Back to get it Marston in the Moorhead zone. Marston up to Arnold. The quick shovel pass over to Salvavold on the right wing. He plays it off the boards into the Fergus zone. Centered up. Good shot. Oh, just missed her was Jacobson. Now the puck played into the corner. Back to get it Fredrickson. Played around behind the net. Salvavold steals. Centers it out. Oh, a shot there by Arnold just wide. Now Arnold chases it down in the corner. Checked by True. It'll come to Fredrickson. Fredrickson plays it up onto the stick of Olson. He's going to skate it out in the neutral zone. Slips a check. He moves it in. It's whistled down offside. Face-off outside the Moorhead blue line. And a good flurry by the Spuds here early on in the first period.
You bet. They were buzzing around that net, Bruce. They didn't know. They had the defense running in circles back there, and they just about got a couple of excellent opportunities, just shot wide.
New lines on. It'll be the Buckmeyer line. Up front, they'll have number 17. That's Welly. And on the other side, it'll be 14, Fritz Karsnia for the Otters. It'll be the Blake line with Paquin and DeFiore. DeFiore controls the draw, carries it into the Fergus zone. He's ridden off the plate by the winger Karsnia. Now the puck loose in the corner behind to the right of the netminder Shire. They play it up on the boards for Welly. It's turned back into the corner. Now the puck is under the players in the near corner. And the face-off will be to the left of Shire in the Otter zone. 13:51 to go here in the first. A scoreless hockey game. Thank God we're protected by the Thief River's finest now. I'm starting to get worried about the unruly crowd up here.
Security.
Face-off to the left of Shire. It's down. One stolen away by Karsnia. Skates it out to the red line. Then he's checked away. Back to pick up the puck for the Spuds will be Jameson. Put it up ahead for Pake when he missed it, and Shire will play it around behind the net into the near corner. Taken out of there by Brady Jensen. He's checked behind the net, then work it up on the left for the defenseman. Come out to the point. A shot by Wagner, sticked away into the corner by Shire. Now the Otters break it out. They come up, and here comes Karsnia. Karsnia try to slip a check, moves it into the high slot, the backhander towards the net, deflected right on, and the save by Brecky. And then the puck was pushed towards the net, and Brecky covers it face-off coming up to his right. Harmless looking play, but a near miss for the Otters.
That was very, anything could have happened in that one. They had, was it Welly was sliding on his stomach there? He could just about knock that one in, and it came awfully close.
Now it's Ryan Olson's line on with Schrader and Tonneson. The draw pushed up in front of the net. Taken out of there by Grammer. Give it to Marston. Marston up the ice, left side. Cross the red line, slips a check. Come to Grammer, he flips it in. It's picked up by True, he whistles it.
Penalty come, no?
No, offside. Now it's going to play the length of the ice, and the ice will be called. And the face-off will be back in the Fergus zone. 12:53 to go here, first period.
Momentum caught by either team quite yet. A lot of whistles.
Olson will take the draw against Ryan Kraft. It's down. Kraft win it back to Grammer from the point. A shot hit traffic. Kraft picks up the rebound. He's checked off of the circle. Now it's played down deep. It'll be picked up by Haberlack. He's checked behind the net. It'll be pushed along the boards. Come up to the Otters. They try to clear it out. Then True will get it and flip it down back into the Moorhead zone. After it'll pick it up is Marston. Marston checked by Olson. Play it off the boards to Haberlack. He drives it into the Otters zone. Kraft will get there first behind the net. He'll take it, feed it out to the point. Here's a shot, deflected, and then loose out in the slot, and Shire will come out and cover it. Face-off coming up to Shire's right. Pretty good tip there by Jim Jacobson as he redirected the puck, but it never really got momentum towards the net, and Shire made the easy save.
Yeah, I bet it. The deflection took a little speed off and just kind of popped up for him, which was a blessing on his part.
Face-off to the right of Shire. It's Arnold's line back on against Fredrickson's line. It's down. The Otters win it. It's pushed into the corner. Jacobson gets it, slips a check, but it's swiped out of there by Brady Fredrickson. Fredrickson works it up to Thacker, left wing in the neutral zone. It hops the skip of everybody. No icing call. Jamison back to get it for the Otters. He's ridden off by Olson. Now loose in the corner. The puck will be played out. It will be held in by Jensen on the pinch. Now picking it up is Arnold. It's swiped away by Olson. Olson circles in the corner, feeds it back. Thacker pick it up. Push it back down deep towards the corner. Now Arnold gets it. Come out to the point. A shot from Jensen right on. Pad saved by Mr. Brecky. Now the puck held in the Moorhead zone again. Jacobson gets it, leads it out. Held in at the point by Olson. He dropped it for Thacker. Thacker checked from behind by Arnold. And the puck cleared back out to neutral. Now they play it right back to the blue line. Got a whistle and an offside called. And a face-off outside the Moorhead zone. 11:35 left first period. A good shot from the point by Jensen, Mike, and rebound there, but nobody home for the Otters.
You bet. Fergus had one man out front, and he was pretty well wrapped up by the defenseman, and that's all they had is just the one opportunity.
Buckmeyer's line back on against Jason Blake's line. The puck won by Buckmeyer. He flips it into the far corner in the Moorhead zone. Back to get it, Grammer. Grammer starts it up, leads it up to Blake neatly. Got Paquin on the right, feeds it to him. Paquin trying to turn the corner, back to Blake, moves it in, shot. The rebound loose and then pulled out of there. Buckmeyer got a whistle and the net came off the mooring. Great save by Ben Shire. What a neat looking pass play between Jason Blake and Louis Paquin. It was a dandy. And a near miss for the Moorhead Spuds.
Yeah, they had a head of steam rolling there, didn't they? Tough to stop those fast little guys, Bruce.
Face-off outside the Fergus zone. It's down, battled for, pushed to the Moorhead line. Karsnia gets it, wings it the length of the ice, going to go the distance, and the ice called. Face-off will be back in the Otter zone. Game 2 tonight should be a sweetheart. The Roseau Rams come in to meet the Bemidji Lumberjacks. You talk about hockey tradition there, Mike. You've got, it's just oozing out of that game.
You bet. That's the rubber match for those guys this season too, isn't it, I believe?
Yeah, they split 4-zip. The Rams won it, and 2-1.
And they've won in each other's rink too, right?
You bet. Face-off is to the right of Shire, the Blake line on. It's down, pulled back, and out of the zone past Marston left point. Marston rink wide for Grammer, the neat catch. Across the red line, he drives it in. Hits Paquin at the line, then he slips it over for Marston, moving it down, shot, score! Red Marston gets the goal from the left point. After Paquin got him, the puck slipped it rink wide. Marston put a bullet right on the ice. Shire had no chance. And the Spuds lead it 1-0. Time of the goal, 4:01. I'm sure Rhett Marston will get it. Louis Paquin will get one assist. There'll probably be another. And the Spuds take a 1-0 lead.
Pretty goal. Good puck control there, Bruce. They really moved cross ice and hit the open defenseman, and that put her home.
They'll come out with a Kraft line now. The puck is down. The Spuds come out, the Otters come out with it. Here they feed it over, shot the save, rebound loose, backhanded towards the net, and now Brecky will cover it. A good shot off the stick there of Scott Tonneson, and Brecky had to make the save on it. And he covers it, face-off coming to his right. Marston. And that is the only assist. Marston from Paquin at 4:01. Play in the Moorhead zone. It comes out onto the stick of Kraft. Coming down, working against Golds. Slips a check, moves it down. A shot, the nice pad save by Shire. Neat move by Ryan Kraft. Now picking it up is Haberlick. Feed it over the point to blast that miss. Now the rebound, and the net comes off the standard again as Benny Shire did a nice job to get it out of there as he came sliding across and just happened, Mike, to take some net with him.
Funny how he caught both skates on that pipe. Smart move. Within the guidelines.
Well, what a great move by Ryan Kraft as he was working against, make that Bill McFarland, and he really did a little dipsy-do at the circle, took it down deep. Shire made the save. Draw pulled back to Grammer, his slapper from the right point, wide. Picked up by Carsney on a rebound, lead it up to Buckmeyer. Buckmeyer into the zone, flips it ahead. Welly will chase it down behind the net. It'll come into the near corner to Grammer. Grammer put it ahead. Carsney steals at the circle, plays it out, then it's deflected back. True gets a shot deflected before it got to the net. Now the puck picked up by Marston. Got Arnold going on the drive play with a hand in there. Oh, got a penalty coming up.
Could be interesting call here.
Got a tripping call come. I thought they were going to call Josh Arnold with a hand pass.
Yeah, he palmed it anyway.
He caught it and carried it for a stride or so, then dropped it down. It was a nice play by him. I don't know if he could have controlled the puck any other way, but I thought that they were going to call the hand pass. And again, I thought I heard a whistle. It was about the 10th time the last 2 nights now we've heard that. But the penalty will be called. Tim True will get the 2-minute minor for tripping. And that comes at 5:03. Spuds on the first power play opportunity of the hockey game. They'll come out with Arnold, Jacobson, Salvovold up front. And now they're going to switch him off and have Blake, Paquin, and Kraft. No, they're not going to let him do it. There's a late change. They're going to put him back in the box. So they'll go with Jacobson, Arnold, Salvovold up front, Grammer, and Marston will man the points here for the Spud power play. Face-off down, cleared out of there by number 16, David Olson. Puck goes the length of the ice. Marston after, checked by Olson behind the Spud cage, picked up by Grammer. Grammer moves it rink wide out in the middle of the ice for Arnold. Arnold skates it into the zone, slips a check, feeds it ahead. Salvovold deflection, let's score on the rebound. Greg Salvovold, a power play goal. It comes just 20 seconds into the penalty on Timmy True. The Spuds take a 2-0 lead. Time of the goal is 5:23. Greg Salvovold gets the goal. Josh Arnold 1 assist. And maybe Rob Grammer will get the second. Spuds lead it 2-0. About the game too, but right now the Spuds are one heck of a nice looking hockey team.
Scored by number 16, Greg Salvovold. Assisted by number 5, Josh Arnold.
Now into the zone comes Blake. Take it to the circle, the shot, it's wide behind the net. Into the corner, it's chased down by DiFiore. DiFiore loses it, out with it comes Brady Fredrickson. Fredrickson slips a check, moves it down, moves it in, shot, hit the plate. He hit the plate. Now the rebound, Hurd comes out to the slot. True, it scores! Timmy True gets the goal.
Bite my lip.
And just like that, the Spuds cut the difference to 2-1. Time of the goal, 5:55. Tim True gets the goal. He was fed out in the high slot. He walked it down a step or so and then beat Brecky to the glove side high to give the Otters the first goal of the hockey game. It's 2-1 now. Moorhead on top. Goal.
Assisted by number 11, Brady Fredrickson.
The assist to Brady Fredrickson. And to number 20, Jeremy Stegan, play in the Moorhead zone. Behind the net, Olson overskates. Now Grammer gets it, plays it out on the left wing boards. Marston up ahead, it's tipped around. Then it'll be picked up and sent by to Kraft, but he couldn't control it. Or make that to Kappas, he couldn't handle it. Now back in the neutral zone. A puck battle for it will come to Olson. Olson loses it. It comes through, centered through the slot for Kappas, couldn't control it. Played back to the point. Held in by Grammer, picked up by Kraft. Kraft stick handles to the circle, tees it up, and it comes through the slot.
Got a penalty
now
coming.
Penalty coming up, a shot. Oh, Shire didn't see it off the stick of Grammer, and it was deflected over the net. Now we got the penalty. A 2-minute minor for interference coming up on Brady Jensen, I think. And the Spuds will go back on their power play. They are 1 for 1 in the hockey game. They scored 20 seconds into their first power play try. Brady Jensen picks up the penalty. And
Brady Jensen, 2 minutes for interference. Jensen for interference.
Face-off will be to the right of Shire. Puck is down. It's battled for. Come out to Wegner. He'll carry it to the circle, then play it back out in the top to Salvovold. Salvovold sweeps it off the boards, play it down deep in the corner. Salvovold controls it, looks to center, then he carries it around the net, feeds it out right point Grammer. Grammer to the middle of the ice. Gonna put it to the circle. Salvavold, he missed it upper shelf over the net. Now on the boards they battle. Picking it up will be Stegan, and he sends it the length of the ice. Brecky will play it around to the boards. It'll come into the left-hand corner to Wagner. He's checked away. It comes to Arnold. Josh Arnold up the middle of the ice. Plays it on his left for Salvavold. Salvavold tees it up, and that hits Stegan out front. Now the puck held to Wagner. Wagner taking it to the circle. Slapped it up. Scores! Justin Wagner, a power play goal. And the Spuds go on top 3-1. Wagner, stick handled by one man, took it inside the top of the circle to the right of Shire. A hard slap shot right on the ice. And it beat Shire cleanly. Time of the goal, 7:29. And Wagner gets the goal, and the Spuds lead it 3-1. Oh, dear, you've got your head down in the scorebook.
Moorhead Spuds goal.
Spuds goal.
By number 6,
Justin Wagner gets the goal.
Assisted by number 5.
Josh Arnold picks up one assist, and that is the only assist. Wagner from Arnold, and the Spuds lead it 3-1. Now here's Blake in the Spud zone, or in the Otter zone, played across rink wide for Marston. DeFiore comes in, takes a hack at it to the left-hand boards. Puck will be battled for. Coming out with it is David Olson. Olson, but it's turned back. Blake chase it down in the corner, try to center. He's checked away very nicely there by David Olson. Now picking up the puck, it's Fredrickson. He's hauled down, no call. Puck comes through to Thacker in the neutral zone. He plays it off the right wing boards back into the zone. After it for the Spuds is Opgren. Lead it up ahead for Blake. Blake in the neutral zone. He's checked down hard. DeFiore picks it up, and he got an offside called. And the face-off outside the Fergus blue line. 6:41 to go, first period. 3-1. Spuds lead it. 2 power play goals in a period.
That has been the key so far, Bruce. The Spuds have to stay out of that box, because Moorhead's just too powerful team to play man short against. It's not going to get him anywhere tonight.
Blake's line back on. The puck in the Fergus Falls zone. Now it'll be played out of there by Trevor Schroeder. Now it comes to True. True starts it up. Cross right the right wing feed. It goes too far for Tonneson. Now in their own zone, Wagner played around on the boards for Kappas. Get it to Blake. It comes through him in the neutral zone. It's tipped around. Now picked up there by David Olson. Stolen away by Wagner. Wagner checked as he hit the Fergus blue line, and Timmy True comes away with it. Now up for Tonneson. Taken away in a back check by Haverlick. A steal out front by Schrader, but he couldn't control. Back comes Wagner. Feed it up for Kraft. It comes through True and Kraft. Now Kraft pick it up. Slips a check, hauled down, and no call there. That could have been one. They puck to Welly, clear it out of the zone. Got a Grammer, slip it over to Salvavold on the left wing. It comes to Marston in the neutral zone. He drives it back in. After True behind his own net in the Fergus zone. Play it up ahead for Karsnian. Karsnian has it checked away. Now to pick it up here is Stafford. Stafford plays it behind the net. And picking it up will be Buckmeyer. Played in the corner for Welly. Welly tied up by Arnold. The puck will be battled for. Comes out to the point. Grammer. Slap shot. It's sticked away by Shire into the near corner to Arnold. Arnold plays it deep for Salvavold. Salvavold gives it up for Arnold. He's checked, double team, come out to the point, a shot by Grammer, and it's sticked out of play by Ben Shire. Face-off will come up to his left.
Moorhead's looking mighty impressive again. Like I said, Fergus has to stay out of the box, and they're just going to have to maybe slow the play down a little bit, maybe take that extra whistle, because I think the longer the Moorhead Spuds get some momentum building, and they just start dominating.
It doesn't matter what line's out there for the Spuds either. They are deep and talented.
Like I said, when they get going, better off trying to get a whistle somehow.
Face-off's down. It come to Grammer. Grammer skates it down towards the circle. He's tied up. It is picked up and cleared out to neutral by Brady Jensen. Now DeFiore has a shot at it. It comes free in the neutral zone. They give it for Fredrickson. Play it ahead, but it's swiped away by Marston. Now Marston across the red line, fires it in. It'll ricochet off the board. Shire will play it back into the near corner. Up ahead for Thacker. He's turned around. Now Paquin a battle and knock at it. It'll come free to Jensen. Clear it out to neutral. To Fredrickson. Plays it down the length of the ice. Going to go the distance. Yes. And the ice called to face off back in the Fergus zone. 4:33 to go, first period. It's 3-1 Moorhead. Goals in a hockey game by Rhett Marston, Steve Salvavold and Justin Wegner for the Spuds, and for Tim True for the Fergus Falls Otters.
Get this caught up here, get a little time here.
That's one of these where you don't blink, that's for sure. Face off to the left of Shire. It's down, battled for, kicked around. Played off to the boards by David Olson. Now into the corner she'll go, come up on the boards, cleared out to neutral. And we got a whistle and a hook coming up on the Moorhead Spuds. Ryan Kappas going to get the penalty. And it comes at 10:39. Ryan Kappas, a 2-minute minor for hooking, as he hooked one of the Otters coming out of the zone at about his own blue line. So the Spuds back in there, the Otters on their first power play opportunity tonight.
They could use this one.
Puck's down, the Spuds win it. Grammer backhands it into the Otters zone, back to get it Jensen. He drifts behind his own net. Give it to Jensen or to Fredrickson. He's checked down. Now it comes out to Buckmeyer in the neutral zone. Kraft will pick it up, slip a check, move it down, and stick away. The rebound and a follow is loose and then cleared away. Is a good chance there for the Spuds was Haberleck. Now back comes Buckmeyer for the Otters. Feed it across, he gets it back, it's loose. They fan, True picks it up, the backhander, deflected shot. Oh, it's saved into the corner. And Kraft will try to golf it out of the zone. Now it's played off the glass. And it looked like everybody thought there was a whistle there, and they just kind of died for a moment. Then the Spuds will clear it the length of the ice. True back to get it with 1:05 to go in the Otter power play. Tim True plays it up on the left wing for Fredrickson. Cross the red line, cross the blue line, cranks it up. It hits traffic, it's bouncing, deflected. They hack at her, and it comes loose into the corner. Now it comes behind the net for Brady Fredrickson. Played on the right point, but it's going to be swiped away by Jason Blake and fired the length of the ice. 45 seconds to go in the Otter power play. Puck stole away by Paquin in the corner. Took it away from Stegan. Now Stegan get it back, working around to Fritz Karsny, a right wing. They play it up ahead. It's not handled by Thacker. And into the Moorhead zone it goes. Thacker chase it down. Leave it behind the net for Olson. Now Thacker tried to bring it out front. It was deflected. Karsny gets it. Take it to the side of the net, kind of stuff it. A puck loose and play it into the near corner. That'll come to Jason Blake. Blake try to clear it out. He does to neutral. Blake will catch up with it in the neutral zone. Cross the Otter blue line, carrying down deep, checked off. They clear it back out to neutral, and the puck picked up by Josh Arnold. Both teams back to full strength. And got a whistle.
Now what's happening?
And a penalty coming up on the Otters.
Didn't see that, did you?
They go on David Thacker. Number 9 gets the penalty. David Thacker going to get a 2-minute minor. And I don't know what it was from. We'll get the official call from Rick Nordhagen, our PA announcer.
Roughing.
And the Spuds will keep out Arnold, Jacobson, and Salvavold up front. Now they want to change him again, and they won't let him again.
It makes no difference, I don't think.
The Otters would behoove themselves to keep the Spuds off the scoreboard here anymore in the first period. Draws pulled back into the corner to Stegan, leave it on the boards. Turn back down deep into the corner. Now Stegan gets it, lose it to Arnold. Arnold side of the net, feed it across the crease, and it's kicked away by Shire. Out to the left point, Marston. Down in the corner, here to the circle, Salvavold. The blast, he missed it wide. Now the puck will be held in by a Grammer. Play it deep for Jacobson. He's rubbed out of there by Jensen. Jensen tries to tie it up along the boards. Arnold in there digging at it. Puck now comes free to Arnold. Arnold looks to center, slips a check. So a shot saves Shire. Now it's played back out to the point to Grammer. Grammer, the shot had hit traffic. And picking up the rebound, Salvavold. Take it behind the net. Feed it out to Marston, left point, back to Salvavold, circle, moves it in, inside, loose puck in the slot, and Brady Fredrickson will come out and backhand it the length of the ice. So $1:25 to go in period number 1. Now behind the net, it's Rhett Marston leading up Grammer, left side. Slip it up ahead for Kraft. Kraft into the zone, to the circle to the right of Shire. Centers it out for Blake, he fanned on it. Now picked up again by Kraft, centers it through. A stuff attempt, the rebound, it's scored. Louis Paquin gets the goal. Power play number 3 for the Moorhead Spuds, and they open up a 3-goal lead at 4-1. Louis Paquin gets the goal. Jason Blake will pick up 1 assist, and possibly Kraft will get the other. And the third power play goal of the period gives the Spuds a 4-1 lead. Time of the goal is 13:54.
Moorhead goal, scored by number 20, Louis Baker. Assisted by number 19, Brian Kraft, and number 17, Jason Blake.
Now Paquin gets the goal from Kraft and Blake,
Assisted by Kraft,
and take a 4-1 lead.
13:54.
The puck shot the length of the ice. Icing going to be called with $1 left to go here in the period. 1 minute to go in the first period. The face-off is down. It's picked up by Goltz. Goltz is checked. Come outside of the net. Now out in front, the Spud or the Otters will clear it out with the puck. Ryan Olson. Play it up ahead. Try to hit Tonneson. He rides Marston into the corner. Now Marston controls, takes it out on the right to Kappas. Kappas across the line. Moves it into the Otter blue line. Kraft will pick it up. Centered off a skate there of number 3, Bill McFarland. Now the puck loose side of the net. Centered out. Oh, and Kappas got a good one off. And they had called the blown the play dead as the net did come off. And the face-off will be to the left of Ben Shire. 29 seconds to go. Here in the first period, it's 4-1 Moorhead, 3. Face-off will come to the left of Shire. It's really a stunned crowd over on the other side of the arena on the
No other
east
word
side.
for it.
Puck is down, pulled back to the point. Wagner, the shot deflected away by Buckmeyer. Now with the puck, the Otters try to break it out. It'll come up to Buckmeyer. Slips one check, then he's hooked and down, but no call. The puck in the Moorhead zone now, picked up by Marston. He flips it back out to neutral and back into the Otters zone. Back to get it Jensen. Try to clear it out. Jacobson holds it in on the boards. Now the puck will be battled for 2 seconds, 1, and the horn will sound. And the first period is in the book. After 1 period of play, it's the Moorhead Spuds 4. The Fergus Falls Otters 1. We'll take a break. We'll come back and recap in 90 seconds on KKAQ.
When you're fan provider, if your copier's having...
Well, that's the end of the first period here at Thief River Falls. Saves in the first period for Moorhead, they had 3 saves, and for Fergus Falls, 11. So we'll get a new sheet of ice. We'll be back for the second period of semifinal hockey from Thief River Falls, Section 8, Tier 1. And here come the Moorhead Spuds back out on the ice as the Otters came out first. We've got a new sheet of ice, and we'll be ready to start this second period in just a couple minutes.
Period number 2. The Buckmeyer line on for the Otters against the Josh Arnold line for the Spuds. Brecky with 3 saves in the Moorhead's net and Shire with 11.
Now what's going on?
Now the Spuds keep wanting to try the late changers. They're trying to match up lines, and the officials will have nothing to do with it. I mean, a real late change. Now the puck is down, and the draw is back into the Moorhead zone, back to Grammer. Grammer was a forward when we saw him the last time. Now the puck played out to Tim True, left point. Buckmeyer hacks at it. It comes into the near corner. They fall, then it's cleared to the point, held in. Karsnia shot towards the pipe. It was going wide, but Brecky will glove it and hold on to it. And the face-off will be to Brecky's left.
Well, they got
That's on that
tabulations. Well, this place is packed now.
Yep.
If you're not here, don't bother. There's no tickets left. Stay home. Listen.
Here they come with a late change again.
Can they get delay a game for that?
Well, I would think they probably could.
Time in, time out to keep doing it. And they don't have to match lines with this team, I don't think.
No, I don't think they have to either. Got to give them credit for trying. Face-off's down. It's one back to Marston, near corner, Moorhead zone. Checked away by Fredrickson. And he get it up for Blake. He's checked by Thacker. Turn back to Marston. Play it behind the net. Catch up with him to himself. Play it right wing. It comes through Paquin, held in at the point. The shot on, sticked away by Brecky. Now the puck played around into the near corner. They'll come on the wing to Blake. Blake give it up to Paquin. Neatly on a backhand drop pass to Blake and into the zone. And Paquin was in a step early, and the face-off will be in the neutral zone outside the Fergus blue line. Now let's see if they try a late change again. No, they won't. The puck is down. The Otters win the draw. They shoot it out to neutral. Puck played into the Moorhead zone. Back to get it, Justin Wagner. Wagner, a dangerous breakout. Now the puck battled for in the neutral zone. Picked up by Schroeder. Schroeder has it tipped away at the spot blue line. Now it's kicked out to the point to Tonneson. Put it up ahead. It hits traffic. Come to Kraft. Brian Kraft leads it up ahead for Haberlack, and it's deflected the length of the ice. Will go for icing, and the face-off will come back into the Spud zone. 13:46 to go, second period. 4-1, the Moorhead Spuds.
We were about an inch from being off the air here, Bruce.
Is that right?
Grabbed the wrong cord.
Ooh. Well, we'd know it. Click. Face-off to the left of Brecky. Well, the first period explosion by the Spuds kind of took the edge off this one.
Yeah, it did. It quieted the crowd right down.
Out to the point it comes. Stegan, a blast. He missed it wide. A long rebound will be taken out of there by Stafford. Clear it out to neutral, but True drives it right back in. Now on the boards, the puck will come. They battle in the corner to the right of Brecky. Pulled down by Schroeder. Taken away by Stafford. Give it up to Wagner. Wagner muscles it out of the zone. Now the puck played in again, the length of the ice, and they wave that off. Well, they got an delayed offside coming, I guess. And now they're going to give him a penalty, huh?
There we go.
What are we going to do here?
This is really ugly.
Let's see what they've got. No more line changes, the referee says.
They're playing games, no.
The Spuds are coming out with the Blake line now with Paquin.
Play hockey, boys. Come on.
And DeFiore up front, and it'll be the Buckmeyer line for the Otters. 13:19 to go here in a slow-moving second period, 4-1 Spuds. A draw is controlled by Blake, stolen away by Welly. Then they tie up with Paquin on the boards. Puck cleared out to neutral. Buckmeyer gets it, slips it ahead. He falls, and it on a back check, it's DeFiore to take it away. Now the puck comes to Marston, carry it behind the net. Starts it out, deflected right out in front of the Spud net. Blake picks it up for the Moorhead club, and up he starts. Feed it up ahead to Paquin. Paquin to Marston. He was the offhand, and he couldn't get the shot off. Now Marston plays it rink wide in the Moorhead zone. Up ahead she'll come to McFarland. Lead it out. It's deflected back. Now Marston battles for it. The puck will pop free to Paquin. Paquin try to flip it ahead for DeFiore. He is tied up there by McFarland. And it's tipped out to the point. Held in by Grammer. Blake picks it up. Takes it to the left circle. Moves it into the slot. Fans on a shot. And then it's sticked away and into the corner. Welly and Paquin will battle. On the deep pinch, the puck held in at the point by Joel Jamieson. And the puck will be played around behind the net onto the boards. Battling there is Karsnia. Karsnia comes away with it. Goes over on the left for Welly. Welly across the checkered line. Cranks it up from outside the zone. He missed it wide. Wrong rebound at Karsnia. Over skate picked up by Jacobson for the Spuds. He leads back. Salvavold couldn't handle it. And the puck into the Fergus zone. Stegan leaving in the far corner to Arnold. He's checked down by True. Now Salvavold and Stegan battle. Fredrickson swoops in to pick it up. Played off the left wing boards for Karsnia, and he bats at the length of the ice. And they will wave off icing. And back in his own zone to get it is Grammer. Grammer up on the right wing for Salvavold. Try to slip it through. It's knocked back by Thacker. Then it comes through to Arnold over skate. True gets it, lifts a high floater back into the Spud zone, and that's going to go the length, and the ice will be called. And a break in the action, 11:26 to go.
I'll tell you one thing. If anything, this pace is probably helping out the Otters, because things aren't really happening for Moorhead out there either. But I'm sure the Otters are more than content to slow this down a little bit to keep Moorhead off their fast game, and it seems to be working so far.
Essen play devil's advocate. The no way the Otters will win the hockey game with this kind of pace.
Very true. But they're not getting the score run up anyway. Got to be look at both sides of the coin, kind of.
Face-off will be to the left of Shire. It'll be Fredrickson on against Kraft. Now it's down. The puck won by the Otters. True in the left-hand corner. Get it to Kraft. Try to play it out. It's off of Thacker's skate to Fredrickson across the red line. Skates it by, but Wegner steals and then plays it back to the Otter blue line. Timmy True. True up ahead for Olson off his stick. Puck will be back in. Back to get it will be number 15. That's Haberleck. Play it around behind the net. Come up on the right wing boards. Kraft push it ahead. True holding in at the left point. Sends it back into the opposite corner. Picking it up now is Opgrand. Try to break it out. Held in by Thacker. Carried down deep. Thacker takes behind the net. Looks to center to the slot. Shot. Brecky out of the net to make the save on that one. And the rebound is picked out of there by Wegner. Wegner slips it up ahead to Kappas. Feed it over to Haberleck. Haberleck the drop pass to Kraft. Back to Haberleck. Centered it right through the crease for a Kappas, and he couldn't get the wood on it. A beautiful three-way passing play, but they couldn't get it down. Then Kappas crashed into the net and knocked the goal off the standard. And the face-off will come outside the zone.
They have definitely done that play before.
Pretty.
That was really nice. They knew exactly where everyone was going, and boom, boom, boom.
10:35 to go here in the second. It's 4-1 Moorhead, all the scoring in the first period. Buckmeyer's line on against Kraft, or Blake's for the Otters, or for the Spuds. The puck is down. Blake kicks it up ahead of the line, and then it's cleared out of there by Brady Jensen. A long shot right onto the netminder, Brecky. Now the outlet comes through Blake. It goes right on to Shire. He sticks it away to the side of the net. After it'll be McFarland. McFarland played around behind the boards to Welly. Chase it back down deep into the corner. Blake comes out with it. Take it behind the net. Centers it out. It'll be onto the stick of Fritz Karsny. Up he comes for the Otters. He's checked down. It comes through, but then it's stolen away by Grammer. In the neutral zone, back he comes. He feeds it on his right to Blake. Blake to the circle. The shot, the pad, saved by Shire. Welly the rebound. Play it back down deep. Marston was in his own zone. Fed it up ahead for Blake. Blake stick handling. Played it on his right. Nobody home. The puck will be picked up by McFarland in the Otter zone. Try to clear it out. It's held in by Paquin. Then a long lead pass for Karsny into the line. The slap shot right on to Brecky. Going to hold on to it and get a whistle. 9:38 to go in the second. It's 4-1 Moorhead. Face-off coming up to the right of Troy Brecky. Like that, yeah. Just not a whole lot to cheer about yet for the Fergus Falls fans. Here comes Arnold for the Spuds. Slips by True at the Spud blue line. Feed it up ahead. Salvavold looks for Jacobson. Centers it across. The score! He didn't get good wood on it, but he got enough to direct it in. They're going to wave it off. No goal.
Off his foot?
No goal. Said he kicked it into the net.
I don't think he did. I think it was off his stick, wasn't it?
It looked good to me. A beautiful passing play again. These kids just know what's going on. They can sense the people where they're going to be, and they feed the puck around so neatly. I don't think he directed it in.
No, he did. I don't believe.
And I think if it just deflects in off you, it's a goal, isn't it? There's no way he directed that puck in with his body, but hey, the Otters will take it. They dodge a bullet. Still 4-1. Still a very pretty passing play by the Moorhead Spuds. Face-off comes outside the Otter zone. It's won and kicked out to neutral. The puck picked up by Jamison. Up ahead. They battle now. Arnold gets it back to Wegner. Flips it into the Otter zone in the near corner after it McFarland. McFarland chased by Jacobson. Arnold in there digging. Arnold comes out with it. Try to feed it to the point. It's taken away by McFarland. For the Otters, up he comes. McFarland, long shot from neutral. It's right on to Brecky. The rebound pulled out of there by Wegner. Get it to Salvavold. Push it up ahead. In the skates of Arnold. It comes back to the line, and Brady Fredrickson clear it back to neutral. Now Jamison gets it. He rifles it right back in. Shire behind the net to stop that one. Play it out on the right for Olson. David Olson slips it up ahead. Stegan will pick it up for the Otters. Play it off the boards for Thacker. It's tied up there by Grammer, and then back to pick it up is the Spuds. Now to Kraft it'll come. Kraft will circle in the neutral zone, feed it over to Grammer. Play it off the left wing boards. It's picked up by Haberleck. He tried to center it out. Now in the high slot, it comes through. Kraft saved by Shire with the left pad. Out to the point, Grammer. Play it deep into the corner. Kraft with the puck. Leaves it back into the corner. Fredrickson will chase it down with Kappas. Fed out to Grammer at the point. Rink wide from Marston off the boards. The hammer redirect by Kraft wide. And Kraft pick it up again. Play it behind the net for Haberlich. He's checked down by Brady Jensen. Now Thacker goes into the boards with Kappas in the corner. They battle. Thacker kicks it ahead. Now push it ahead. He's held and no call. And now Thacker come out with it, cleared up ahead. Marston intercepts, back into the zone, to the circle, a shot, a big pad save again by Ben Shire. And Brady Jensen trying to clear it out. Grammer holds it in, plays it down deep again, and now Brady Jensen will get it, and he'll fire at the length of the ice to get the break. And the faceoff will be back in the outer zone. A momentary lapse of pressure here, just for a moment. 7:28 to go in the hockey second period. 4-1 Moorhead.
Oh, the crowd's coming.
And holding the Fergus player. We saw that a lot in Moorhead, and they never seem to have it called. Centered out, a shot, rebound. Oh, the defenseman Stegan made the save. As he played Ben Shire for a moment there, Stegan covered up nicely, and that was Louis Paquin, who was wide open in the high slot. And he let one fly, and Stegan made a heck of a save.
You bet. It's part of the job.
Pretty tough to get me to fall down in front of one, I'll tell you.
Oh, you gotta love it.
Face off to the left of Shire. Buckmeyer against Jason Blake.
That would have made Pat Summerall real happy, that one.
Now the puck down. It's pulled back behind the net by True. Up to Karsney, a right wing. Takes it down, switches into the middle of the ice, move it in. The shot, high one to Brecky, right in the chest. He holds on to the rebound. And the face-off will come to Brecky's left. 7:08 to go here in the second period. It's 4-1 Spuds. Hockey tradition non-stop. And we'll hope that's a dandy. We have no reason to believe it won't be a good one. Face-off pushed on the boards. It's pushed down deep by Buckmeyer. Played around behind by the Spuds. Now come out to Paquin. Lead it off the boards for Blake. A little too far, and it'll go the distance for icing. And the face-off will be back in the Moorhead zone.
They have so many moves also that they've used before. You can see them developing, and you can see a guy take off over one part of the ice, and boom, the puck comes right to him.
I'll tell you what, these kids have done more skating on their own and playing shinny and
you bet.
Working the deflections off the board and
it
just
shows.
Skating.
It really does show.
I bet it does.
It's all automatic out there, it seems like half the time. I'm really impressed.
Face-off will be to the right of Brecky. The Otters really need to get something going here offensively. Fredrickson will take the draw against Arnold. Puck's down, battled for in a circle, kicked back to the point. Rink wide for Stegan. Stegan cranks it up. Oh, he had it ticketed for the right point, but he just missed. Now a shot out front. It's deflected away before it got there. Jacobson get it. Try to lead out Arnold too far again. It'll go the length for icing. And back again will come to the Moorhead zone. Again, it'll be Arnold against Fredrickson to take the draw. It again is down, puts back left point. True fakes the shot neatly, moves it down. The bullet, he scored! I think True got it.
I believe so. A second for the night for him.
A high slap shot as he did a nice job, too, to fake the Moorhead defender to the ice, and then he stick-handled by him. Moved it down a few more strides and blasted a hard slap shot at top shelf over Troy Brecky on the glove side, and the deficit cut to 4-2. 6:34 to go. The time of the penalty the time of the goal 8:26. And we'll get the official call. Yep, Timmy True gets it. The assist will go to Fredrickson. Now they give the assist to Olson. Well, I don't know. I guess we'll go with it. Now back come the Spuds. Kraft carried down to the circle. It's knocked away by McFarland. Centered out. It's deflected back to the point. A shot there by Marston, and that was knocked down by Olson. And now the puck played out of play, and the face-off will be in the neutral zone. 6:17 left here in the second. It's 4-2 Spuds.
Take this out, and who knows what's going to happen.
Marston, stick handling to the line, then he's checked. The puck picked up and played in by Haberlick. Behind the net, McFarland rings it around the left-hand boards. Come through to Schroeder. It's tipped back in by Kraft into the corner. Now Kraft get it again. He's ridden out neatly by a check. It'll come to Schroeder, start up the left side. Schroeder in the neutral zone, try to hit it there for Tonneson. It's stolen by Marston. Marston feed it back to Stafford. Now come through to Haberlick, but he couldn't control, and into the corner she goes. Now a check on Schrader. They battle. Kraft sweeps it away. Take it side of the net. Played back to the side of the net by Shire, and he'll cover it. Face-off coming up to Ben's left. 5:36 to go, second period. The Otters in the saddle by a deuce, 4-2.
I'm way there, but not real vocal yet.
Face-off to the left. It's down, pulled into the corner. Back to Tim True. Got both Fergus Falls goals tonight. David Olson. David Olson plays it out to neutral. Onto the stick of Jason Blake. Blake has it taken away by Olson. Moves it into the zone. Hauled down, no penalty. Yeah, we got a penalty coming. Justin Wagner going to get the penalty at 9:41. And the Otters with a golden opportunity to cut the lead to 1. As Wagner will go off 2-minute minor, I think for holding.
On Moorhead's number 6.
Already Wagner gets the minor for holding. The Spuds on there, the Otters on their second power play in the hockey game. They did not do much the first time around. Little Uncle Mo is starting to turn to the Fergus Falls side here right at the moment.
You bet. We've seen this happen before.
Face-off is down. It's still laying in a dot. Now it's kicked away. It'll come to Brady Jensen. He drives it in. Puck deflects right behind the net. Picked up by Marston. Try to get it by Olson on the right wing boards. He held it in. Now it comes to Brady Fredrickson at the circle. Moves it in. He took a long time to get the shot off, and it deflects out of play. And the face-off will come to the right of Brecky. A pretty good crowd, boy. It did crowd pretty good. It can't get much better.
No, this is packed.
And hopefully, we're biased. I don't care who wins. We just hope for a close game. And if the Otters put her in there, we got her. Face-off's down. Battled for. Picked up by David Olson. Feed it through the slot. Oh, they had Fredrickson. He couldn't get his stick on it. Now Fredrickson carries back to the left circle. Moves it through. Screen loose.
There it is. Oh, my goodness. Now it's alive in here.
Gets the goal. After a shot from a screen by Fredrickson, deflected high into Brecky, didn't know where the rebound was, and Buckmeyer, Johnny on the spot right in the slot, and he hammers it by Troy Brecky, and the Otters have moved back within 1. Time of the goal, 10:15, power play goal. The 4th power play goal of the game, 3 for Moorhead, now 1 for Fergus Falls, and the Otters close within a goal at 4-3. Buckmeyer gets the power play goal from Fredrickson. And a 1-goal game here at the Sports Arena. The draw pulled back, Clammer. Get it up ahead, now comes Jacobson into the zone. It's sticked away by McFarland. Into the corner, the puck will be picked up, played around. Salvavold whack at it, Jacobson in there digging. Now it's freed out. Again, it'll be Karsnia, feed it out to the left point to Marston. Marston trying to skate by Buckmeyer. He's tied up. It come to Arnold. Feed it over to Grammer. The high shot. It got by wide on the post. And now a loose puck out front. Save. Rebound again. They try to score. They threw it right through on the high, right through the crease. Now loose in the corner. A puck will be picked up deep by Karsnia. Karsnia played around behind. And back come the Otters. They play it out on the left wing boards. They wave off icing. Buckmeyer will chase it down with Grammer into the corner. Now the puck tied up. Grammer will come out with it. We got a whistle.
A penalty.
And a penalty coming up.
On the Spuds.
On the Moorhead Spuds, I think Greg Salvavold going to get the gate.
This is getting interesting.
A 2-minute minor for cross-checking.
Interference, wasn't it?
Oh, might have been. Yep. Now we'll see. Salvavold gets it. Salvavold, the Otters back in a power play. It'll be, again, Brady Fredrickson, Buckmeyer, and David Olson up front. True and Jensen on the points. Otters win the draw. Tim True with a pair of goals already. The light came on and was deflected. It just rolled through the slot, or through the crease. Now puck played back to the Otter blue line. Onto the stick of True, play it up ahead. It comes to Opgren. He plays it back to the Fergus line. And they play it deep for Jensen. Come up to Fredrickson, stolen away by the Otters. They try to center it through where the Spuds Kraft, and Shire's out of the net to cover it. And we got a face-off coming to the left of Ben Shire. 1:31 to go in the penalty on Salvavold. 3:17 to go in the period. A 4-3 Moorhead lead.
This is not shaping up the way I thought at all.
It's getting close, though.
You bet. It's getting exciting. That's what we wanted, I guess.
Face-off in the Fergus zone. It's won by the Otters. Tim True skates behind his net. Sticked away by Paquin. Bang it off the end boards. It'll be Blake to pick it up. He's checked by Fredrickson. And he controls the puck, tying up some time. Skates out of it. Take it behind the net. Play it into the right-hand corner. Blake skates it back out to neutral. And back to his own line. And play it over for the defenseman Wagner. They lead it up to Paquin. Give it to Blake. Blake trying to turn the corner down low. He does. Pad save, short-handed by Ben Shire. Back come the Otters. The long lead pass to Buckmeyer. Couldn't control it. Now he'll catch up with it. He'll drop pass it. Taken away by Paquin. Paquin will play it back. And it's played in offside. And the face-off will be outside the Spud blue line. 51 seconds to go in their power play opportunity. And 2:37 left here in the period.
Would this be a big goal or what?
Or what? Either way, I think we're going to have a pretty interesting third period. Thacker now on to take the draw for the Otters. It's down. Kappas wins it, and he sends it the length of the ice. Shire will play it behind the net for Jensen. He's checked by Kappas. And they try to play it around. It's turned around, tipped back into the corner. Now the Spuds, DiFiore try to kill some time. Comes to Fredrickson. They play it out. It comes to Stegan at the side of the net. Take it up, leads it up ahead. Into the stick of Olson. Olson to the circle. Moves it down. The shot save. Rebound again to Olson. Feed it back to Stegan at the point. The shot, the blocker save. Now puck loose in the high slot. Cleared out to the line. It'll be Jensen the shot. It got through and right on to Brecky made the save. And now the Spuds clear it back to neutral. 5 seconds left in the power play. And they clear it out to neutral. Kappas gets it back. They lead it up to Karsny, a right wing. Puck goes into the Moorhead zone. Now it's cleared back. Paquin picks it up. Paquin in the middle of the slot. The shot deflected wide, and Thacker plays it to the boards. Now Karsny will try to come out with it. They backhand it ahead. It's back into the Moorhead end. After it is Grammer. Chased down by Karsnia. Take it behind the net. And start up ice. Lead pass on to Jason Blake. Blake into the Otter zone. It's sticked away by him. Back comes Tim True for the Otters. Tim True across the line. The bullet, he missed it wide. Now the puck loose and behind the net to the right of Brecky. It is Paquin up ahead to Wagner. Long lead pass for Blake is too far. The face-off back into the Moorhead zone. A buck one to go in the second period. The Spuds lead it by a goal at 4-3.
Like we're talking, the longer this team sticks around, and I mean they're just nickel and dime them to death, and they're down by one only now, and they're taking Moorhead right off their pace of their game, what they want to play.
Face-off is to the right of Brecky. Pulled back to Jensen. Shot pad saved by Brecky. Wagner with the rebound behind the net. Wagner starts it up. Plays it on the right wing. A giveaway to Thacker, but Wagner stole it back. Now it's picked up by Jensen. Moving it in. The shot, that's sticked away by Brecky. Now Salvavold, the rebound in the right hand. The puck is played out. It comes back to Wagner. Read it around behind the net to Marston. Back to Wagner to the right of Brecky. They come out right wing to Salvavold. Salvavold will pick it up on the follow. And a good job by David Thacker in the right wing over there to push in Josh Arnold offside and break up a scoring chance for the Spuds. 27 seconds to go here in the second. The Spuds will come out with a Blake line with Paquin and Kraft as they're going to load one up here a little bit. It's Blake, Paquin, and Kraft up front. Wagner and Marston on the blue line for the Spuds. the Fredrickson line on for the Otters. The Otters win the draw, pulled back, come to the right defenseman Stegan. He fanned on a headman attempt, and he sends it the length of the ice for icing. Face-off back in the Otters zone. 22 seconds to go. Don't want a lot of face-offs here in the in your zone here late in the period.
Keep her out in center ice.
You really wonder what happens when the team comes out and looks so dicey as Moorhead did the first period, and now they just don't even look like the same team. No. Credit, of course, to the Otters. Draw one back to Marston, fakes the shot. He falls and then gets back up at the right circle, feed it through. Rebound is stripped away just at the last moment. Now Marston plays it back out to neutral to Wagner. That one's deflected in the neutral zone. Come to Paquin, send it back towards the net. Now it's intercepted by Olson. They pick it off. The horn will sound, and our period comes to a close. In the period, the Otters outscore the Spuds 2-0. And after 2 periods of play, it's Moorhead 4, Fergus Falls 3. We're back to recap in 2 minutes.
So that takes care of the second period here at Thief River Falls in the semifinal hockey game. Saved in the third period for Troy Brecky of Moorhead, 13 saves, 2-period total of 16. For Ben Schreier of Fergus Falls, 8 saves in the second period, a 2-period total of 19. And we'll get new ice and we'll be back with our third period. Exciting Section 8 semifinal hockey from Thief River Falls, Minnesota. Both teams are back out on the ice and we're ready for our play-by-play.
Alrighty, we are set for period number 3. 4-3 Moorhead, the third underway. They draw one to Marston. Cross the red line, drives it in. Shire can't get it behind the net. Come out on the boards to Arnold. Play it to the point to Rob Grammer. Grammer tees it up. It's knocked down out front by Fredrickson. It come to Jacobson, a high shot over the net. Now the puck controlled by Salvavold in the corner. Give it to Arnold, back to Salvavold. To the right of Shire in the corner. Battling for it is Stegan. It's pulled out of there by Josh Arnold. Try to center. He's ridden off by Fredrickson. And Stegan push it up ahead to Fredrickson. They break it out. Here's David Olson. Moves it by. It'll come to Thacker. He walks it in, and a shot with a pad save by Brecky. Now a shot knocked down. It'll be picked off by Salvavold. Here he starts up ice. It is sticked away by McFarland. And then on the back check, Jimmy True will pick it up. Now Josh Arnold steals it. Carries it deep. Behind the net he'll go. He's ridden off. Now he controls it again. Try to center it out. It's deflected off his stick as he's pulled down, and the puck played out to the point. Wagner fakes the shot, fakes it again to the circle. He tried to slip it deep for Paquin. It's deflected into the corner. Now from Paquin back to Wagner. The shot deflected. It'll come over to Opgren. He play it deep. Paquin gets there first behind the net. A scrum behind there now. There must be 4 or 5 people coming out with it. Jason Blake. Feed it out to the point. The shot by Jameson is blocked, and the puck will be deflected over to Jason Blake. He'll play it back down deep. Picking it up, McFarland for the Otters. They try to break it out. Blake will hold it in. Feed it across. It's on the top of the circle, and it picked out of there. And they try to clear True. It's deflected back to Fredrickson and cleared out to neutral to Steve Devor to Wagner. Wagner, play it on his left for Paquin. Paquin carries down to the circle, stops on the boards, feeds it out to Marston to the top of the point. He moves it down, a big save. The rebound is scored. Louis Paquin gets the goal, the rebound after the shot from Rhett Marston. And the Spuds go on top early here in the third period by 2. It's 5-3 Moorhead. Time of the goal, 1:55. Taunting to boot. So the goal from Paquin, from Marston to make it 5-3. Puck's down, it's to Marston. Marston plays it into the zone. After it is Stegan. Behind the net, Arnold swipes it away.
Assisted by number 11.
Now it's played around into the corner. It's picked up by Haverlick. Out front, a shot off the stick of Cap is turned aside by Shire. Now they try to break it out. They can't. Still held in. Stegan pushes it out of the zone. Come up to Buckmeyer on the right wing. He's checked away by Grammer. The rolling puck on to Brecky. Headman's out to neutral to Kappas. Kappas checks down by True. The puck rolls through in the Otter zone, and then it's flipped high in the air and out of the zone. Now picking it up is Kraft. Kraft has it sticked away by Stegan, and the puck will go back into the Moorhead zone. Back to get it will be number 13, Joel Jamieson. Jamieson has it taken away. Cars near the backhand, and it's picked out of there by Troy Brecky. Face-off coming up to Brecky's left. 12-12 to go here in the third. It's 5-3 Moorhead. The last goal was scored by Louis Paquin, a rebound goal. No, where are we here? All right, the last goal was by Paquin, a rebound goal, his second of the game tonight. The assist of Marston and to Haberlich. Anytime you want to pipe in there, Coach, just feel free.
Geez, I thought I needed a cue.
No way. All righty, face-off will be to the left of Brecky. It is Fredrickson's line back on. The Spuds win the draw. It's pulled back to Jamieson. Jamieson up the middle of the ice for Arnold. Give it on his right to Salvavold, trying to turn the corner. He's hauled down. Penalty. Oh, coming up, and Salvavold was ridden in hard and popping right back up. We got a penalty coming on the Otters. Getting the gate will be Fredrickson. The penalty comes at the 3-minute mark, and it'll be a 2-minute minor. Oh, the penalty going to be on McFarland.
It's the very thing that they had to stay away from, you know, especially in this third period when they needed to get back into the game.
The Blake line is on with Kraft, Paquin up front. And on the defense, it's Grammer who gets the puck at the right point, and Marston. Grammer skates it to the middle, plays it on his left. Marston, the bullet. It is right on and covered right on the goal line by Ben Shire. Face-off coming up to his right.
Well, again, a nice shot, nice low shot, easy to tip. They had a person right in front of the net. Of course, they had somebody coming from the side, so looking for any rebounds, but Ben did a nice job of just handling that one.
Face-off coming up to Ben's right this time. Fredrickson will take the draw, shorthanded for the Otters. Again, Blake for the Spuds. The face-off won by the Otters, deflected out in the net, then played away by Jensen. Played by Stegan to Paquin in the right-hand corner. Paquin tried to feed it to Blake, then a backhanded attempt for the point was deflected away. Now it comes to the right point to Grammer. Grammer moves it to the circle. Blake or Kraft a shot. He hit the side of the net. It ricochets into the corner. Now coming out with it is the Otters. They clear it to the line, but not out. Then Fredrickson picks it up and backhands it into the Moorhead zone. Rob Grammer will go back to get it. Take it behind the net. Skate it out to the left of Brecky. Lead it up to Kraft across the red line. Out of the Spud zone. Drop pass for Blake. Back for Kraft. Oh, he slid it right through the doorstep. And the puck will be cleared out by the Otters the length of the ice. A near miss. And really, again, a neat-looking play by the Spuds.
Well, they certainly handled that 3-on-2 very, very well. Moved the puck, got it to the middle of the rink, and then brought it right back to the end.
Now Stegan will hammer it back to the Spud blue line to Wagner. Give it to Salvavold. Cross the line. Salvavold drops. Oh, a big shot as he was going to his right. Shot it back left, and a big skate save by Shire. Now it's Arnold with the puck. Arnold to the circle, feeds it down deep for Jacobson. Back to Arnold, deflected, trying to stuff it, and it's turned away at the side of the net. Now to Salvavold, feed it out to the point. This is Opgren. Down deep again to Salvavold to the right circle. Got a penalty and a interference penalty coming up. Let's see who's going to get it. Going to be on the Spuds.
Looks like it's on number 5 for Moorhead.
All righty, that is going to come at 4:36.
Basically, what was happening there is he was performing what we call a pick play in hockey, and of course you can do that in basketball, but in hockey they don't allow that to happen, and it's used a lot by teams right around the net on power plays. They'll plant a man or two people in there, basically try to take away the lanes from the defenders and allow their people to walk in for a shot, and that was what was materializing at that point.
Alrighty, so the power play is negated, their first non-strike here on the power play, as they drop to 3 for 4. And after 24 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey, the Otters will have their 4th power play of the game. And they are 1 for 3 in a hockey game.
Well, we're getting down to some critical time now where, Goals are obviously very, very important, and Fergus has got to try to pick it up so they can get some pressure on, on the Brecky boy to get back in his hockey game.
10:22 to go in it, in the regulation part of it anyhow. 5-3 Moorhead. They scored the first two. The Otters came back, then Moorhead scored two more. The Otters came back with two, and now the Spuds with one here in the third. Fredrickson with a puck, plays it back to Tim True. It's swiped away by Paquin. He moves it in, and Shire came out of the net to cut the angle and make the save. Now into the corner, Blake, play it behind for Paquin to give and go to Blake. Shot just missed it, or did Shire get a piece of that one too? Now Blake, 4-on-4 to Paquin. Paquin play it down in the corner, try to swipe it out. It come behind the net to Blake. Blake has it taken away. The Otters on a power play. A puck in the corner to Blake. Blake try to skate it out. It comes out to the blue line, and now shot towards the net, picked out of there by Jensen, but deflected and onto the stick of Paquin. The shot short-handed. Pat saves Shire. Who's got the power play, Coach?
Well, that's true. Right now, the two Moorhead people that are defending on his penalty kill are just doing a heck of a job. They're just moving around, and they're keeping Fergus off balance, and they're just not letting him set up.
Talking about Jason Blake and Louis Paquin, who did a dandy job of controlling play in the Fergus Falls zone. Now with the draw, the Otters will have a chance to set up their power play. 1:10 to go in the penalty on Arnold. 9:34 to go in the third period. It's 5-3 Spuds. Fourth power play of the game for the Otters. The draw won by the Spuds. They shoot it in deep in the Otters zone. Jensen after it behind the net, plays it into the right-hand corner. Stegan lead it up to David Olson, swiped away by Ryan Kraft. Feed it back to Marston, drifts back in his own zone, then leads it out. It's picked off by Jensen. Jensen moves it in, takes it to the circle to the right, centers it through. The puck loose out in the slot and then covered by Brecky. And the face-off will be to his right.
Well, almost a mistake down in their own end, puck bouncing off of people's skates. But right now, in watching this period, I would say that Coach Collins certainly had some things to wake up his Spuds, and they're doing a nice job controlling this period.
Face off to the right of the sophomore netminder, Troy Brecky. 45 seconds to go in the man advantage for the Otters. The puck is down. The puck battled for, kicked into the corner to Olson. Play it behind. Now stick back towards the corner. Olson controls for the Otters. I mean, there's a hold right there. And no call. And the puck will be coming to Marston. And they clear it out. Now a chance. Here's Kraft. Kraft coming with Haberlick. Feed it over for Haberlick to shot. Oh, and Shire slid across to make the save. Back come the Otters. Their breakout attempt picked off by Marston. Marston skates it down, centers it. It's deflected behind the net and into the corner by Shire. Now with the puck, it's battled for. Coming out with it is Kraft. Trying to score it. Short-handed. Brian Kraft. Take it out from the side of the net. Walked it out. Nobody touched him. And the Spuds a short-handed goal at 6:30, and the Spuds lead by 3 again, 6-3.
Fergus just got real sloppy in their own end. Everybody just kind of stood around, and like you said, the young man was able to walk right out of the corner. No one touched him until he was almost in the middle of the net, standing right out in front.
Well, unfortunate because Shire had made a great save earlier on a 2-on-1 on Haberlick with a great feed, and then if something like that comes back where your defenseman still didn't wake up after that, and they get the goal, and that could have been the last nail in.
Well, that's for sure. That had to hurt. That really had to take everything out of the Fergus Falls players right now, but they still have an opportunity if they can get one quick here and get back into it.
Both teams back to full strength.
Interesting non-call, Boxcar, down here in the corner. I think they call that a wraparound.
He hauled him down too, and they let it go, and that's exactly what we were talking about. I've seen that in 3 games that I've seen now with Moorhead, and they've gotten away with it consistently, and I'd really like to know why.
I don't have an explanation.
Here's a lead pass to Arnold. He slips it to Salvavold. He moves it in, slips a check, and it's deflected wide by Shire. As Shire came out of the net to play it. Now back comes Arnold. Arnold's side of the net, the puck loose, played back behind the net by Shire. Picking it up, Jensen, leading around in the left-hand boards for Schrader. Schrader check. Now he comes away with it, plays it behind. And to McFarland, then back to Jensen in the left-hand corner. Jensen try to break it out. Arnold steals. He's checked down. try to feed it across. A shot by Jacobson is wide. Now out to the point to Opgren, play it deep, or make that Jamison, ring it around into the near corner. Puck will be freed out by Schrader. Up the ice he comes, left side, cross the red line, drive it in. Brecky will leave it behind the net. It'll be picked up by Jamison in the left-hand corner. Up the ice, the lead pass, right on the stick of Paquin, and it's taken away by Welly, and he backhands it back in. Behind the net, Wagner picks it up for the Spuds, plays it around into the left-hand boards for DiFiore. DiFiore checked down by Welly. Puck in the neutral zone to Buckmeyer, try to backhand it in, it hit traffic. Now to Blake. Blake will start it out, slip it ahead for Paquin. Blake moves it down, a shot skate save by Shire, and that one almost found home. Now here's Blake again. Flip it across for Grammer. It hopped his stick at the last moment. Now he'll hold it in right point. He'll push it towards the net. Stegan intercepts. Get it up to Buckmeyer, right wing into the Spud zone. He cranks it up, a pad save by Brecky. Now to Marston. Feed it out. Stegan will hold it in right point. His shot wide. The long rebound to Paquin. Bang it out the boards. Now picked up by Grammer. Grammer's outlet deflected back into the corner. He'll chase it down with Karsnia. Now he skates away from Karsnia. On the boards it comes to Paquin, leading out Blake. Blake try to flip it ahead. Now he fans on a clearing attempt. And Paquin will swoop in to pick it up. Slips a check, slips another one. Then he's knocked down in a third shot with a pinball knockdown. And the puck slides on to Shire. And the face-off will be to his left. Kind of an acrobatic move by Louis Paquin.
I don't think they could find him. He dug down low, and it was just like he wasn't there anymore. But what we're seeing right now is that Moorhead is just playing awfully tough inside the Fergus zone. They're all over him. They're giving him absolutely no room to move out the puck, and their forechecking right now it's just been awesome.
Tell you, Louis Paquin got a little ham in him. We'll tell you, he'd make a nice Easter meal there because he likes to hammer up, and he takes his face mask off when he's skating back to the bench and whoops it up and taunts. He's the kind of kid you hate to have on the opposition, but really like him on your team.
We used to call those guys Oscar.
Fredrickson moves it in, the shot, oh, he missed it wide on the far side by inches. Now the puck will be held in at the right point by Olson. Now it's cleared to neutral. Picked up by Brady Jensen. He cranks it back in onto Brecky. It's sticked away. Jamison to rebound. They'll play it out on the right wing boards. It's turned back by Fredrickson into the corner to the right of Brecky. Wagner gets it, plays it in the left-hand corner now. Now it's put up ahead by Haberleck. Got it to Kraft. Come up ahead to Kappas. Kappas moving in. Kappas with men coming. He slips it in the rebound. Oh, it's tipped away just wide. And we got a whistle. And the net came off. The face-off will be to the left of Shire. The Spud's starting to crank her up again and smelling blood. And just about ready to put this baby in the books.
Well, Fergus is trying to press a little bit inside the zone. They're trying to forecheck with more than maybe the normal three people, and Moorhead's able to bounce it off the boards or get somebody to center ice and create the 2-on-1s, 3-on-1s, which we just saw there.
Face off to the left of Ben in the Fergus Falls zone. It'll be Arnold's line on against the Buckmeyer line for the Otters. It anyhow turned into a good game after the 4-1 start. We were kind of curious, but they came back nice, the Otters did, to make a game of it anyhow. Well, and it's not over yet.
No, not at all.
Alrighty, Welly into the zone. Welly, the shot missed it wide. He rebound off the end boards to Grammer. Now in the follow, Wagner had it taken away by Karsnia. Karsnia looks to center. He's checked by Grammer. It'll come to Marston behind the net. He'll play it out, skate it out down the right wing. Marston looks ahead, feeds it to Arnold. Arnold moving in. He shoots, the pad saved by Shire, and he controls the rebound. And the face-off will be to the left of Shire. 5:08 to go in the hockey game. 6-3 Spuds.
Well, basically another 2-on-1. You know, they had a back checker, but the Spud winger was coming hard on the net, and the Ben Shire came out and made a nice big save there.
Now the Spuds will bring on the Kappas or the Blake line, and the Otters going to change them up late here, bringing back the Buckmeyer line. Well, we're getting real close, so they got a chance to pull their goalie too for the extra attacker. Just, you know, they got to start. They need 3. They got to start with 1.
Well, right now Moorhead is certainly controlling just about everything that happens in this game, and so it's going to be awfully tough for Fergus to pull this out right at this point.
The face off to the left of Shire. It's put on the sideboards and put into the corner. Jensen plays it around behind for David Olson. Stolen away. Blake, a quick shot from the sideboards is wide. Out to the right point, Paquin steals, slips a check, another one, pushes it towards the net. Louis Paquin, oh, he slipped one, and then it was deflected, and it was out in the slot area but it was tipped away. Now the puck played back out to Opgren. He drives it back in. It'll be played around the boards by Shire out right point. Wegner, he holds it in, but now Fredrickson gets it. It's tipped. He gets it back. Into the zone he goes. Quick shot deflected in front of the net. Louis Paquin will get it. It's lost, stolen by Thacker. Try to stuff it. He centers it right out. Nobody home for the Otters. Now Fredrickson's centering attempt is knocked down. Back come the Spuds, 3-on-1. They feed it up to DiFiore. Got Paquin on a cover. Paquin walks it in. The shot to save Shire. And it'll come on Thacker for the Otters. Try to clear it out. He will push it up ahead to Tim True. He's checked off by Marston. Marston turns, looks up ice to Blake. Blake back to Marston. Across the checkered line, driving it in near corner. Now a puck played behind the net to Tim True. Tim True on a right wing. Rink wide, they'll come out here for Welly. Welly slips a check of the red line, carrying it in. The back check is on there by Haverlick, and the puck played behind the net. Now picked up by Kappas. Give it to Kraft. Kraft off the boards. The race is on with Grammer and Welly. Welly a hack at it. Grammer, he knocked him down. No penalty there. Now Kraft centers it through. Loose puck in the slot and cleared off to Welly on the right side. It'll be fed out to Marston at the point. The shot redirected. They score.
You know, bounced off of somebody about the hash mark area. You know, I don't think Ben expected that at all. It was just what seemed to be a harmless shot at the net, but you know, anything towards the net like that type of situation, it can happen, and unfortunately it found its way there. But fortunately for Moorhead, which is now basically taking this game right out of Fergus's hands.
11:33 the time of the goal, the 7th Moorhead goal of the hockey game. Again, a harmless-looking shot from the point from Marston, but it hit traffic, and again, it's on the ice, too, where you get a chance to make it do some funny things.
Well, when you got that many people standing in front, you know, those are the key shots, and those are the shots that you need to get a lot of those types of goals. And but Moorhead has pretty much taken everything over. Their superiority is certainly showing up here.
And back they come again. This is Jacobson moving in with a shot, and Shire the save. Now the puck played out by Olson, and stolen away by Arnold. Arnold moves it down, slips it through, it hits a skate, picked up by Salvavol, turns at the circle, backhanders her through, and it's right through the crease area. Now the Otters try to break it out. It's held in left point, and then Tonneson just plays it the length of the ice with his hand, the first hand icing I've seen all season. And the face-off will be back in the Otters zone to the right of Shire.
Well, the last few minutes,
goalies pumped for 7 in the section tournament. That this is a good Moorhead hockey team.
Well, that's for sure. You know, it does leave a bad taste in your mouth, but as you said, he's had a heck of a season, and you know, hopefully he'll go on to play someplace, and the rest of the Fergus Falls club has also done very well themselves.
Play in the Moorhead zone. It's pulled out of there by Tonneson. Feed it out to the point. Here's Goltz. A shot deflected and knocked down before it got there. Wegner kicks it up to Paquin. Give it to Blake. Got a skate by Goltz. He's knocked down, but then he keeps going. Blake into the zone. Looking, takes a screen, another screen, shot right on, and again Shire the save. And that was a lucky duck there, if you will.
Well, he got the first shot off, and the Fergus Falls defender blocked it, and of course he followed his shot, got the rebound right back again, but again, Ben Shire held his position and was able to make the save and control the rebound.
2 1/4 to go here in the hockey game. Moorhead will advance to the championship game next Friday night. They will meet the winner of the Roseau-Bemidji game to follow here this evening. And better than 50-50 chances in that one.
Well, you know, the next game, if that's the one you're talking about, I think it's a toss-up. It's a matchup of some key people, obviously, from both teams, but it should be a heck of a hockey game. You're going to see some excellent goaltending, and I'm sure you'll see one of the premier hockey players in our section, in Andy Brink.
Out in the slot, the high slot, the puck stripped away. Now it comes back to Kappas. He pushes it towards the net. Kraft will pick it up in the corner. Feed it out to the point. A blast by number 18. That is Kurt Dwyer. That was wide. Now the puck played around behind the net. Onto the boards it'll come. Fourth liners out here for both clubs now. So everybody getting a skate here in the section semifinal. That's nice.
You bet. You have some fun in front of just a tremendous crowd. I'm sure that they're excited.
Penalty coming up on the Otters. As going to get the number, but he rid him into the boards pretty high. The time of the penalty is 13:27. And we'll see who will get the gate here. It'll be a 2-minute minor for elbowing, and skating in is number 19. And that is Josh Dumke. And Bill, if you're listening, what in the world happened there?
Fergus Falls penalty
Bill, of course, at the Cordell Furniture Store in Fergus Falls, and a pretty good guy.
Obviously, you know this gentleman very well, or?
Well, I wouldn't say very well, but I know him. He's a good guy. I know most of the Cordell people down there. Not personally, but I know of them. How's that?
Yeah, okay, that sounds good.
Alrighty, puck played out to neutral. Back into the zone for Opgrand. Lead it up for Jacobson. He's knocked down, and then it'll be Arnold on a follow, and there may be a sympathy call there.
Yeah, that might have been interesting to be able to ask that official which guy he thought was offsides, because the one man, the Moorhead Spud that fell down, was able to stay on the line, so actually he wasn't offside, but there was a man breaking off here closest to us here going into the net, so maybe it was him.
Might have been an interesting call in a 3-3 hockey game, too.
Yeah, very much so. We haven't had any interesting calls in the last 24 hours, have we?
Oh, no.
Not at all.
No, none at all. Now here's a chance. Salvavold centers it across to score. Beautiful goal, Josh Arnold. The assist to Salvavold, who really had presence of mind. He had a shot himself. Great vision on that, too. Salvavold could see across the crease area. He slid it across, and he beat Ben. And the Spud score again. A power play goal there, 4th of the hockey game. The time of the goal is 13:55 to make it 8-3 Moorhead Spuds.
Well, certainly Moorhead's making a statement that you better not go in the penalty box against us. Their power play has just been very, very effective tonight, moving the puck to all the right people. They seem to find that person on the offside quite frequently, and of course they've been able to put it home.
Craig Salvavold gets one assist, Eric Steen gets the other. And the score now 8-3 Moorhead. And hopefully that'll be it myself, as I don't want to see any more. Blake comes in, the centering attempt knocked down by Goltz. And back with the puck comes Thacker. I like this kid, I think he's a good one. Thacker turns the corner, the backhander goes over Brecky, but it missed on the short side. And back come the Spuds down, here's Blake. Blake walking in, the blast and the save Shire. Paquin a rebound, his backhander was knocked down by Olson. Then Blake gets it back, feeds it to across the slot there for Knutson. And to Paquin in the corner, centered it out. Goltz or True intercepts. Now back into the circle to Paquin. The backhander on, Shire the save. And he'll hold on to it with 26 seconds to go in the hockey game. Moorhead on top, 8-3. It was 4-3. Heading into the period, Moorhead with 4 unanswered here in the period.
Well, obviously Moorhead needed a wake-up call in between the second and third, and but they showed tonight why they're rated number 1, why they're rated as high as they are in the state of Minnesota, and of course, at this point in time, they look awfully tough to beat.
You bet they do. He face off to the left of Shire, it's down. A shot from the point hits traffic into the corner. Played around. Now behind the net, a jam up. Haberlick with the puck. He kicks it into the corner to Blake or to Kraft. Now they tie it up, 9 seconds to go in the game. 6, and back on the Spuds. This is Karsney out of the zone. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and the horn sounds and the Moorhead Spuds, not without a battle for at least one good solid period from the Fergus Falls Otters, defeat the Otters. Final score 8-3. We'll come back and we'll recap. That's coming up in 2 minutes on KKAQ.
Pizza Hut.
So the Moorhead Spuds came on to win by a big score of 8-3 over the Fergus Falls Otters. And Moorhead will play the winner of the next game between Roseau and Bemidji. as both teams leave the ice and the other teams to come on, we hope you've enjoyed this hockey game from Thief River Falls. And we'll try to get the final saves for you before we low. So before we leave you tonight, we'll give you the final saves in the game for Troy Brecky of Moorhead. 3 saves in the first period, 13 in the second, 7 in the third, and a game total of 23 saves for Troy Brecky. For Ben Schreier of Fergus Falls, had 11 saves in the first period, 8 in the second, and 19 saves in the third period for a game total of 38. So the Moorhead Spuds outshot them quite heavily. Saves 38 for Fergus Falls, 23 for Moorhead. So from Thief River Falls, Minnesota, Sugarcane Video has presented this hockey game. So good luck to the Moorhead Spuds in their contest for state title. From Thief River Falls, good night everybody.